everything changes.
Hello, good day everyone. So, we're going to continue with our discussion, standard deviation. So, ang problema sa range mangkod katong last discussion na to kay ang iyang basihan is the two most extreme values katong kinadak-an and then ang kinagamian. And then that's the time you find the kuan ang average niya or ang mean niya. Pero sa kuan, sa standard deviation kay lahi, he will try to check katong mga isa-isaw niya na o pagpangita sa dispersion kada data niya. So i-minus niya dito sa average or katong sa mean. So the standard deviation of a set of numerical data makes use of individual amount that its data value deviates from the mean. So gikan sa original, gikan sa katong average niya, ang mean. So this deviation is represented by x minus x bar or x minus mean. So are positive when the data value x is greater than the mean or x bar, and are negative when x is less than mean. So the sum of all deviations x minus x bar is zero for all sets of data. So this is the deviations from from the machine to deviations from the mean. Makita niyo dito kay 0.01, negative 0.01, negative 0.05. So if you're going to add all of them, that is its sum of deviation is zero. Now, in your assignment, naman to answeran dito ba dito sa katong last pages, I think 3 to 25 mo to akong pangayoon na assignment. So, mo ni ang formula sa pag-solve sa imong assignment. We have two formulas, duha ka formula. Ang atong formula kay one is the other formula, the two formula ko ipakita sa is this one, kaning standard deviation of the population, sigma. So kaning symbol, this is sigma, Greek letter sigma, lowercase sigma. So this is the symbol or the formula for looking for the standard deviation of a population. So for example, so the square root of summation, the sum of x minus mu raised to 2, square to 2 divided by n, or your n is the number of your data. And then we have the deviation of a sample is the second formula, small letter s, and then we have square root of summation of x minus x bar or x minus mean raised to 2 divided by n minus 1. So, not kay duha ka formula na gamitonon there is a standard deviation. So again, unsa day population day? Ang population, like for example, there are 683 students in Blancia College. That is the whole total population of the school. But for example, if I'm going to say na there are 300 students of BCFI who are what they call this, who are taking Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, then the 300 plus or the 300 students is just a sample of the total, sample na siya or portion lang sa total na population sa the entire school, the entire students sa BCFI. So wala na appeal dito ang nursing, ang education ug ang computer science. And it does not include also the high school. So, imagine, the population is katong tibuok, tanan. Whereas sa sample, portion lang, dili tanan. So, mo na kasagaran sa survey, makita niyo sa TV, sample na to siya. Instead of the entire Philippines, sample lang siya mga 2,000 people, nag-survey, na mo na gusto nila. Now, kung saan pag-solve dahil sa standard deviation? To solve for standard deviation is we have these 5 steps. Determine the mean of the n numbers kung pila ka buok data. For each number, calculate the deviation, the difference between the number and the mean of the numbers. Calculate the square of each of the deviation and find the sum of this square deviation. Then, number 4 is if the data is a population, then divide the sum by n. If the data is a sample, then divide the sum by n minus 1. Then find the square root of the quotient. Now, sa akong i-discuss karon, ang kaning pag-solve sa standard deviation, idiretso na pud nako sa pag-solve sa variance. Katulo mo to kubok ang kinahanglan nato. We have sa standard measure dispersion, we have the range, sunod kay standard deviation, ay katulo kay variance. So, mo ni ang coverage or topic sa atong i-pass ninyo na requirements ako. So, we have an example here. Mo ni ito ang example. The following numbers The following numbers were obtained by a sampling population. So, sampling. So, dili ni siya ang tibok population. Sample lang ni siya. So, unsa ang data? Unsa ang numbers? We have 2, 4, 7, 12, and 15. So, ang question is, find the standard deviation uh, of the sample. Find the standard deviation of the sample. Now, step 1, the mean of the numbers is this one. Ano yung answer? Pero ang unsa day step 1 day? Ang step 1 dito kay determine the mean of the n numbers. Unsa nang n? So nga pa kabalo, pila day kabuk imong data sa imong data set. So pila ni siya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 ang imong n. So x bar or the mean. So the mean of the numbers, to find the mean is imo ra mong i-add, di ba? I-add na nimo the sum, you have to add them, the sum of all data and then divided by n. That is your x bar or your mean. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 12 plus 15 mo na ni mga number dire, that is a total of 40. So i-add mo na siya. Divided by 5. So kaning 5 again, this is your n, the number of your data in your data set. Pila ka buok day. So we have 4, 2, 4, 7, 12, 15. So they are 5. So 40 divided by 5, so your x bar or your mean is 8. So mo na ang step 1. So ang step 2 is for each number, calculate the deviation, ang kalainan niya, dito sa imuhang mean or your average between the number and the mean. So, katong data, and then, you have your mean or your katong average. So, ang average kay 8 man. So, mo niya atong data na given diri sa taas. So, that is how you solve this one. Isulat sa daan mo ang imuhang data, 2, 4, 7, 12, 15. Make it a table para dali ra siya. And then we have, make another column, x minus x bar or x minus mean, 2 minus 8. So, kaning 8, gikan ni siya sa imuhang step 1, sa imuhang mean of the numbers. And then we have 4 minus 8, 7 minus 8, 12 minus 8, and 15 minus 8. So, if we're going to do the computation on this one, 2 minus 8 equals negative 6. 4 minus 8 equals negative 4. 7 minus 8 equals negative 1. 12 minus 8 is 4. And 15 minus 8 is 7. So, mo ni ang step 2. So, ang step 1, find the mean or the x bar. And the next one, ang step 2, kay calculate the deviation of each of the number. Now, ang step 3 is calculate the square of each division. In step 2, and find the sum of this square deviation. So, mo na ganina ang step 1, kani siya. Mo ni ganina ang step 1. So, kani mo ni ang step 1 ganina. Dayon, ang step 3, step 1 o step 2 rather. So, mo ni ang step 1 na to ay katulong pagpangita sa x bar or mean. Amo na ito ang step 1. So, this is the step 2 already. So, now, this is your step 3. Kani mo ni ang step 3. Ang step 3 is pagpangita sa square. So, ang imuhang kuan, Ang imuhang 6, kaning negative 6 gikan na siya diri. Mao ni negative 6. Dayon square man daw. So imuhang i-square mo ni x minus x bar, mo ni siya diri, negative 6 square raised to 2 equals 36. Then we have negative 4, square nimo, we have 16. Negative 1, square nimo, mo ni ang 1. And then 4, square nimo, that is 16. And then 7, mo ni ang step 3. Mo ni ang kanitanan diri again, mo ni ang imuhang step 2. Ang step 1 is ang katong pagpangita sa mean. Moto ang x bar, moto ang x1. Now, ang step 4, so sum pa daw napay kulang. Find the sum of the square deviation. So find the sum meaning imo pa ning i-add. So kaning si 36, 36 plus 16 plus 1 plus 16 plus 49, i-add mo na siya, and that's you will have 118. Mo ni siya. This is what we call the sum of the square deviation. Wala na ang step 3. Ang step 4, because we have the sample of the n, which is 5, pila to kabuok atong data? 5 kabuok. 5. So, sample man ni siya. So, n. So, at si formula ginato, sample, we have the sample is equals to, ang formula dahil si formula. Kato mo ni ang formula sa sample. Kani siya. Mo ni ang formula sa sample. Kani siya mo ni ang formula sa population. So, this one is the formula for the sample. Now, so formula sa sample, we have the square root of summation of x minus, sama to dire, we have x bar square. So, we have x bar or your mean square of 2 divided by n minus 1. Unsa din ni siya? Kani unsa ni formula kani siya? This is show 118. Muna na ang total. Transmission of your x bar square. The sum of the square deviations is 1. And your n here is 5 man siya. So 5 minus 1 it is 4. Mo nang matingala ka kani dire mo ni ang 4 dire. So 118 divided by 4 is 29.5. Mo na 29.5. So, mo ni ang imuhang standard, mo ni ang second to the last imong solution. Kay naman kay square root. Square root. So, 29 square 0.25, the result is 5.43. So, the last two digits lang ta sa decimal. There is hundreds. Pero, kani siya, para makabalo pod mo, this is also your formula sa imong variance. Variance is S square man. S square ang variance. So, unsa may S square sa variance, to find your variance, ang formula sa variance, that is one here. Variance is this. S square is the same variance of the sample, and then we have the sigma square is for your variance for your population. Igo, mo man ganito, 29.5. So, igura imong square, tangtangon nimo si kuan, si square root, and then you will have your 29.5. So, sa atong discussion karon, sagol na siya. So, this one is square root of 29.5 raised to 2. No, cancel na si square root of si 2. And your answer is 29.5. So, that is how you solve for the standard deviation and also the variance. Now, we have another example here. I will discuss this one in the next video.